Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is English Bulletin with me, Yutsa Bhattrai. The top stories first. More than 136,000 people in Nepal infected with coronavirus. Active cases surged to 34,000. NC urges government to provide free treatment for coronavirus patients. Blames the government of failing to respect court order. Public Service Commission postpones exams amidst coronavirus threat. The move comes after PSC staffers test positive for the virus. Cases of coronavirus flare up globally. Countries adopt new strategies targeting hotspots. And Chennai suffers back-to-back losses in the IPL. Slumps to the bottom of the league table after losing to Rajasthan Royals. And now the news in detail. The government has confirmed 3,790 new cases of coronavirus across the country during the latest round of tests. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, Kathmandu Valley alone reported 2,388 new cases. The total cases of coronavirus in the country has now climbed to 136,036, while the number of active cases is 40,778. Meanwhile, the death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 757 across the country. The ministry yesterday confirmed the deaths of 18 more people due to coronavirus. So far, 94,501 persons have recovered from the disease in Nepal. Nepal is currently among the top 35 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The main opposition party, Nepali Congress, has requested the government to provide free test and treatment to patients infected with coronavirus. Issuing a press statement yesterday, NC spokesperson Bishwa Prakash Sharma labelled the government's decision regarding test and treatment of coronavirus as irresponsible act. Sharma said it is the responsibility of the government to look after the public, especially because the pandemic has badly affected the financial activities of the people. The main opposition party said that the government cannot shy away from its duties. The Nepali Congress has also urged the government to dismiss the Parliamentary Development Fund and Dasai bonus considering the impact of the virus. NC stated that the government has ignored the Supreme Court's order to make arrangements for free treatment of coronavirus infected people. The statement said that government has made a mockery of the court, media and the opposition parties. Meanwhile, the Public Service Commission has postponed all forms of written exams set for the 1st of November. The PSC informed of its decision by releasing a notice on Sunday. The fear developed in the examinees about contracting the virus, coupled with many PSC staffs being diagnosed as COVID positive, has created an unfavourable condition for holding the exams, the PSC informed in its notice. Due to the staffs being in isolation, it has become difficult to deploy manpower in the examination management and conduct the examination immediately. As per the previous decision of the Commission, all the written examinations for the civil service, security agencies and organizations have been postponed until further notice. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. We continue with other national news. Everest Oil Suppliers, a petrol station in Siddharthanagar Municipality 8 of Rupandehi district, caught massive fire yesterday. The station set ablaze at around 7:30 p.m. yesterday evening while unloading petrol from a tanker. The fire reportedly came under control with the help of locals, fire brigades, security personnel and local volunteers late night yesterday. Further details regarding the incident are yet to be obtained. With the arrival of festive season, the government has set up passenger help desk in 14 different places of Kathmandu Valley. The help desk has been set up by the traffic police in collaboration with the Department of Transportation Management. A report.
With the onset of Dasai festival and growing risk of coronavirus infection, 14 passenger help desks have been set up in different places across the Kathmandu Valley. Passenger help desks have been currently set up at Balkhu, Gongopu Bus Park, Farping, Gausala, Kalanki, Koteshwar, Macha Pokhari, Sundara, Purano Bus Park, Nagdunga and Jagati, informed Chief of the Metropolitan Traffic Police Division, Bhim Prasad Thakal. A large number of people have started leaving the valley with the beginning of the Dasai festivities. The help desks have been established to provide prompt solutions to their travel problems, SSP Dhakal informed. Passengers can directly contact such help desks in case of difficulty in booking tickets. The help desks will also facilitate the passengers if an operator charges more fare than determined or for any other travel-related problems.
यो हेल्प डेस्कले विशेष गरिकन बस पार्कहरू, बस स्ट्यान्डहरू अनि नाकाहरू र अन्य भिडभाड हुने चोकहरूमा यात्रुहरूलाई चाहिँ सहायता गर्ने काम गर्छ र यो हेल्प डेस्कमा ट्राफिक प्रहरी, सिभिल प्रहरी अनि यता यातायात कार्यालयको अनि व्यवसायी मजदुर सहितको चाहिँ संयुक्त टिम हुन्छ र विशेष गरेर यात्रुहरूलाई चाहिँ सचेतना दिने हैन कसैबाट ठगिन्छन् कि दुर्व्यवहार हुन्छ कि बढी भाडा लिन्छन् कि अन्यथा उहाँहरुको मान सम्मानमा चाहिँ आघात पुग्छ कि त्यो कुराहरु हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ हामीले यो हेल्प डेस्क राखेका छौं.
The passengers can also call the traffic police at the toll-free telephone number 103 to register their complaints and grievances. Actions will be taken against concerned individuals or organization based on the passenger's complaint after investigation, traffic police assured.
चाहिँ हामीले तीन चारवटा कुरालाई मध्यनजर गरेर काम गरिराखेका छौं. एउटा भनेको चाहिँ ट्राफिक व्यवस्थापनलाई अझै सहज बनाउने जो चाहिँ पहिलादेखि गरिएको कुरा हो नम्बर 1. दोस्रो भनेको नागरिकहरूलाई कोभिडबाट बचाउनको लागि हामीले गर्नुपर्ने कामहरू त्यो लगातार गरिरहने दोस्रो कुरा. र तेस्रो भनेको चाहिँ हाम्रो जुन छठ दशैं तिहारको जुन सुरक्षा योजना छ नेपाल सम्मत सहितको हामीले सुरक्षा योजना बनाएको छौं त्यसलाई चाहिँ एक्ज्याक्ट रूपमा फिल्डमा कार्यान्वयन गर्ने.
Such passenger help desks also provide information regarding the ticket rates along with tips to minimize the risk of COVID-19 outbreak.
And now the news from economic front. The Nepal Stock Exchange NEPSE has opened the trading of shares of two companies. NEPSE has opened the trading of shares of Himalayan Distillery and Multipurpose Finance Company Limited. NEPSE had stopped trading of shares of 25 companies, including these two companies, on Sunday due to non-payment of annual fee as per Regulation 24 of the Securities Listing Regulations 2075 BS. The shares of these two companies have been opened for trading after they paid the annual renewal fee. We'll be taking a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international and sports news. Welcome back, and now the international news. After nations were shut down during the first surge of the coronavirus earlier this year, some countries and US states are trying more targeted measures as cases rise again around the world. According to AP, New York's new round of virus shutdowns zeroes in on individual neighborhoods, closing schools and businesses in hotspots measuring just a couple of square miles. Spanish officials limited travel to and from some parts of Madrid before restrictions were widened throughout the capital and some suburbs. Italian authorities have sometimes quarantined spots as small as single building. The news agency further reported while countries including Israel and Czech Republic have reinstated nationwide closures, other governments hope smaller scale shutdowns can work this time. In conjunction with testing, contact tracing and other initiatives they have now built up. The concept of containing hotspots is new, but it's being tested under new pressures. With this, authorities try to avoid a dreaded resurgence of illness and deaths, this time with economies weakened from the earlier lockdowns. The number of confirmed cases of coronavirus across the globe surpassed 40 million, according to a Johns Hopkins University tally on Monday. Some scientists say a localized approach, if well-tailored and explained to the public, can be a nimble response at a complex point in the pandemic. In other news, the United Nations said Monday it would stockpile 1 billion syringes around the world by the end of 2021, AFP reported. The syringes will be used for the delivery of any future coronavirus vaccine. UNICEF, the UN's Children's Fund, said it aims to get 520 million syringes in its warehouse by the end of this year to guarantee an initial supply in countries ahead of the vaccine. The world will need as many syringes as doses of vaccines, UNICEF said in a statement. UNICEF said it was also buying 5 million safety boxes for used syringes. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases worldwide passed 40 million on Monday, according to an AFP tally based on official sources. More than 1.1 million deaths have been recorded across the globe. A powerful earthquake of magnitude 7.5 struck south of Alaska's Aleutian Islands on Monday, triggering a tsunami warning for the area. According to Reuters, the U.S. Geological Survey said that the quake, initially reported as a magnitude 7.4, had triggered a tsunami warning for Sandpoint, Cold Bay and Kodiak, which are sparsely populated. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Chennai Super Kings lost to Rajasthan Royals by 7 wickets as they slump into the bottom of the Indian Premier League table. Chennai Super Kings won the toss and decided to bat first at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi. Captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni's men never got going, with wickets being lost at irregular intervals. Ravindra Jadeja, Dhoni himself and Sam Curran all got decent starts but got out before converting the starts. Jadeja top scored with 35 runs and helped CSK reach 125 runs in the allotted 20 overs with a loss of 5 wickets. In reply, Rajasthan Royals got off to a stuttering start with the loss of 3 quick wickets. However, man of the match Josh Butler scored 70 of 48 and partnered with Steve Smith and helped the men in blue reach the CSK total in the 17th over. The loss puts CSK at the bottom of the IPL table with 6 points. Rajasthan climbs to the 5th spot with 8 points. Wolves defeated Leeds United by a solitary Errol Jimenez goal as they go 6th in the Premier League table. After losing the first 2 games of the season, Nuno Espirito Santo's side has now won their past 3 fixtures, collecting 9 points in the process. Leeds has enjoyed an excellent start to their first top-flight season since 2004, and victory would have taken them into the 3rd place. But this first home defeat since February dented those hopes. In another match, West Brom played the first 0-0 draw of the season against Burnley. In a weekend filled with controversial VAR decisions, yesterday's matches were free from any controversies. After 5 rounds of matches, Everton lead the Premier League table with 13 points, followed by Aston Villa on 12 points and Liverpool on 10 points. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. More than 136,000 people in Nepal infected with coronavirus. Active cases surged to 34,000. NC urges government to provide free treatment for coronavirus patients. Blames the government of failing to respect court order. Public Service Commission postpones exams and coronavirus threats. The move comes after PSC staffers test positive for the virus. Cases of coronavirus flare up globally. Countries adopt new strategies targeting hotspots. And Chennai suffers back-to-back losses in the IPL, slumps to the bottom of the league table after losing to Rajasthan Royals. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website at janatasamachar.com. We urge all our viewers to take precautionary measures against coronavirus. Keep washing your hands, keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.